Hey, it's good to see you. I saw you was looking at the shoebox. These are this year's shoebox for the shoebox ministry, and we have these in the sanctuary for you to pick up and put the items that got the list in here. Tells you all the items that are needed. These are the boxes that we're packing up for Christmas to send to our United Methodist missionaries to be able to make sure that the children that are in their areas have some good things for Christmas. And so I encourage you to take 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of these boxes and let's pack them up and make sure that those children have a wonderful Christmas. You can pick those up Sunday at church. Speaking about Sunday at church, let's talk about what's going on in the worship services. First of all, the story that we're getting from Matthew's gospel is probably, it is at least one of my least favorite passages in the lectionary text to preach on. It is not a favorite scripture of mine. It is that passage of scripture that says, you know, if somebody sins against you, you go to that person and you confront them and you talk to them, and if they don't back off of the sin from you, then you go get somebody else and take them, and if they don't listen to that, you take 2 or 3 people, and if they don't listen to that, just get up on a Sunday morning and kick them out of the church. Ooh, wow, that gets so misunderstood in our day and age, but it's a passage in there that we really need to deal with. And so we're going to look at that this Sunday, and we're calling it church relationships because that's really what it is. It talks about the relationships. And it's interesting to notice that in this passage of Scripture, the church is identified. Now, let that sink in, because when Jesus is on this earth before his crucifixion, there is no church. He's a Jew. And this is definitely talking about church. Now, by the time Matthew writes this story, there are problems and there is a church because Jesus has been crucified and resurrected. Pentecost has taken place. We have a church. This is one of 2 places in the Gospels where the author talks about the church. So we're going to have to look at this in relationships between people at church. It's going to be a good Sunday. We're going to share that with you. In the traditional worship, we're singing the Hymn of Promise and His Eyes on the Sparrow. We haven't done that one in a while. That's one of our favorites. We like that one. In the traditional worship, or in the modern worship, the band is playing Friend of God, Cornerstone, and I'm Alive. And if you've been with us the past couple of Sundays, you've noticed that we have a brand new member in the band. He has joined us. Bergen has joined us, and he's playing the keyboard. And you'll want to be part of witnessing all of that and experiencing the great services that we're going to have this Sunday. Can't wait to share all of that with you. We'll see you Sunday. You know, men get a bad rap about liking cars too much. Mm-hmm. They do. In fact, I heard just the other day, somebody was saying why men like BMWs.
Why?
They can spell it. Hey. We'll see you Sunday. Yeah, we'll see you Sunday.